meow, bark, tweet, 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 tweet. These are some of the sounds that you may hear when you walk into one of the many shelters owned by or partnered with the American Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, or ASPCA. Most of you probably have a pet that's close to your heart. It's estimated that there are 78 million dogs and 86 million cats in the United States. That's 68% of US households according to pet statistics. Me personally, I'm a cat person, okay? And I say that not because I secretly believe that I'm a cat born in a human's body. I absolutely do not believe that. I say it because I have 7 cats. 3 of which are kittens I found abandoned. Another 3 I rescued from an animal shelter. And the 7th is my girlfriend's cat. She sometimes believes that I'm only dating her to spend more time with her cat, which I'll neither confirm nor deny. As we learned in my last speech, I have an addictive personality, okay? And I use this personality trait to help play my part in fulfilling some of the goals that the ASPCA has. The ASPCA has pledged themselves to combating animal abuse and abandonment. They work with shelters to feed animals, to house them, to treat them medically, and then to rehome them to loving families. But they're a nonprofit organization, so they require support from the community to do it. The greatness of a nation can be judged by the way its animals are treated. That's a quote from Mahatma Gandhi, okay? And if he were around today, I think that he would be very disappointed in the way that animals are treated. Maybe that's what Trump meant when he said he wanted to make America great again. Let's treat our animals better, right, Trump? Now, unfortunately, animal abuse statistics are hard to get because it's estimated that 4 out of 5 cases go unreported. However, the ASPCA alone has rescued over 47,000 animals last year. That's a big number, right? But it is dwarfed to the 7.6 million animals that are brought to animal shelters every year. And now, unfortunately, half of those, 3.5 million, will be euthanized due to injuries, illnesses, behavioral issues, or just simply the lack of resources required to keep them alive. But the ASPCA is trying to do something about it. In fact, in 2017, they deployed over 29 times to rescue those abused and abandoned animals. And they don't just stop there. They also collect forensic evidence and physical evidence needed to create criminal charges against those who mistreated them. In fact, they created almost 300 criminal cases last year alone, according to their page, their animal rescue page. Now, what can you do to help? The ASPCA is a nonprofit organization. They don't make profit. They require donations from the community. Now, I don't want to perpetuate any negative stereotypes, but I am a Jew, okay? And I am very frugal with my money. And I want to make sure if I decide to donate my hard-earned money to an animal organization or any organization, I want to make sure that they are spending their money how they say they're spending it. So in preparation for this speech, I went to charitynavigator.org. And what Charity Navigator is a nonprofit watchdog organization, okay? What they do is they evaluate these nonprofit organizations and make sure that they are legitimate. They make sure that they're spending their money how they say they're spending their money. And for the ASPCA, they evaluated them and they gave them 4 out of 5 stars, excellent reviews. According to Charity Navigator, 74% of the money gained goes directly towards providing the services and programs that they offer. Another 20% is for fundraising more money, and that leaves only 5% for overhead costs. That means 95 cents out of every dollar is spent towards helping animals or gathering more money to help the animals. What does the money go towards? The money goes towards feeding the animals, treating them medically, housing them, rescuing them from abandonment, rescuing them from abuse, and collecting evidence to file against those who mistreated them. Now, often animal advocacy groups, they deploy these cheap, disgusting tactics of showing you pictures of sad and wounded animals in order to play on your emotions, playing some sad music. It's a disgusting tactic designed to play on your emotions to encourage you to donate. I am going to do the same thing as I conclude this speech. The ASPCA is working around the clock to rescue, house, and rehome animals. In order to continue to do so, they need your help. But the good news is that a small contribution can make a huge difference. There are 27 of us in this public speaking class. If we each donated only $5 per month together, we can raise over $1,600 per year to go towards these animals. Think of all the food and supplies that would buy. One class, one person making a small contribution can lead to a big difference. You don't have to shelter 7 cats like me in order to make a difference. For the price of just one Starbucks coffee per month, you can make a difference in the lives of hundreds or even thousands of animals. And if you don't help them, perhaps the next time that you walk into an animal shelter, the only thing that you may hear is silence. Make a difference. Donate today. Thank you.